What is the second commandment? Is it you shall not take the name of the Lord in vain? Or is it you shall not make images or any likeness of anything and worship them? The fact here is that different churches have different numbering of 10 commandments. Since their numbering of 10 commandments differs from the Catholic numbering, some accuse the Catholic Church of having discarded the commandment condemning idolatry, but this is simply not true. The Catholic Church does not discard the commandment against idolatry, but considers it as part of the first commandment, which is against false worship. Catholics simply group the commandments differently from the other churches. Anglican, Greek, and Reformed traditions divide the prohibitions against false worship into two, whereas the Lutheran and Roman Catholic traditions count them as one and divide the last commandment into two. Who is right? Let us look at the 10 commandments. The 10 commandments or the Decalogue is found in two places in the Old Testament, in Exodus chapter 20 verses 2 to 17 and Deuteronomy chapter 5 verses 6 to 21. What we see here is that the Deuteronomy text is slightly different from the Exodus text. Please compare Deuteronomy chapter 5 verse 21 and Exodus chapter 20 verse 17. In Exodus chapter 20 verse 2 to 17, which gives the 10 commandments, there are actually 14 and not 10 imperative statements. To arrive at 10 commandments, some statements have to be grouped together, and there is more than one way of doing this. Since in the ancient world, polytheism and idolatry were always united, idolatry being the outward expression of polytheism, historic Jewish numbering of the 10 commandments has always grouped together the imperatives: you shall have no other God before me, and you shall not make for yourself a graven image. Please remember, the historic Catholic numbering follows the Jewish numbering on this point. Why are the churches not following the Jewish numbering system? Jews and Christians abbreviate the commandments so that they can be remembered using a summary 10-point formula. For example, Jews, Catholics, and Protestants typically summarize the Sabbath commandment as remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. Though the commandment's actual text takes 4 verses, when the prohibition of polytheism or idolatry is summarized, Jews, Catholics, and Lutheran abbreviate it as you shall have no other gods before me. There is no attempt to hide the idolatry prohibition, even though Jews and Lutherans don't even use statues of saints and angels. It is to make learning the 10 commandments easier.